Okay, so let's take a look at how we can use OpenAI's ChatGPT for terminal-like usage. So in this case, we can make use of it like a Docker, right? So make sure to sign up to OpenAI, and you have waiting list for ChatGPT right now. And if you get in, you will have dashboard that looks like this, right? Now here you can click on new chat and it should open. You can also use this particular prompt space from where you will begin. So I will start from here, clicking on new chat, right? So when you do that, you will have to type the message. So let's say I want to make a particular Docker like terminal, right? So I will say something like act as a Docker terminal. I will type commands and you will reply, right? And I want it to reply like a terminal. So with what the terminal should know, I want you to only reply with terminal output inside, let's say, one unique code block, so that we will differentiate between the Docker commands output and the output of our AI. And I want you to only reply with the terminal output inside that particular code block, right? And nothing else. Do not write things like explanations, right? Let me correct this, right? And then we will also tell it to say things like do not output the commands, right? So unless you are asked to do so, right? And you can use quit as a keyword to quit out of that terminal mode, right? And when I intend you to or you can say when I need to tell you, right? Need to tell you something in English instead of terminal, then it will be in brackets like this. Okay, now my first command in this case would be Docker version. So he needs to type in something. Say Docker --version. So let's see what it does. I will hit the prompt so that it responds. Here you can notice that it responded with Docker version 20.10.11 build something, right? Now let's go with few more commands for it to respond, right? So let's say Docker PS, or you can use PS like this. So I will use just lowercase and it will respond with these column names. Currently we don't have anything, so it is responding exactly how the Docker should, right? Now let's try and do something with it, right? So let's say docker pull Ubuntu. Let's see what it does. And there you go. It's trying to do something, right? Okay, now let's give it something to run. So docker run dash hit dash T and let it run Ubuntu. And there you go. It is coming out with a hash message that it is in running mode. So yeah, it does work. So it is acting like a typical Docker terminal, right? Now one more thing I want to do is say quit. Now let's see what it responds with. And there you are, exiting Docker terminal mode. So it does work. So it is a good tool. If you ask me, that it can be a good teacher as well. It can cover a lot of your CS topics, and you can see in case of DevOps it can literally teach you Docker as well. So think of this as a ChatGPT's lesson on how to use ChatGPT API as a Docker terminal.